not only to enjoy the opportunity you have been given,
Cassiopeia mid against Zen.
This very moment is an opportunity to move forward towards a better you, to eliminate regret and live the life you were meant to live. A year from now, looking back, you will be thankful you did.
Someone messaging me on Twitter. Everything I think about him, I don't want to look at it. He's gonna look like some little polite Mexican boy. Who the fuck TP'd here? Why? What are you doing? Oh, he's going to go take their blue.
As we're pursuing our dreams and our goals, we have to know that failure is not an option. You know, you gotta hear this one. This one is important.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Despite, again, circumstances. Listen to me. I'm not going anywhere until I get the goal.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Knew it. Oh man, what amazing fucking. This guy's hacking. Like he's fucking a mind reader.
$10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years or 3 years maybe, and I dated it Thanksgiving 1995, and I put it in my wallet and I kept it there, and it deteriorated and stuff, but then. Just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million on.
I want to do Gronk.
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber, yeah.
How old am I? 30, 31. I was born in 83. What is it? 2016? How old am I? Let me know. I don't... Born in 83. I don't know how old I am. Never think about it. 31? It's kind of weird. I was born in 83. How am I 31?
When a seed is planted in the ground, all you can do is water it. You cannot control the sunshine, you cannot control the weather, and you cannot control what the locusts will come and try and destroy it. All you
when I first met Sebi, he was such a nice, non-trolly person.
Water it and believe. That is what allowed me to be in this position right now. I would not stop believing.
We shall remember this best.
Just don't take it for an answer. I mean, I think if you
good harass now. Good harass now.
Many people will tell you, why you're mistaken, why it'll never work. But if you really believe passionately in what you're doing, just keep going, keep pushing on, and then if you don't,
I don't think I want to smite this.
Try again.
This is a shitty smite. It gives me no benefit besides finishing it quicker.
This is a major opportunity. This is a major lifetime event for you.
I wonder if Kindred's in my shit.
In all of the years that I've been doing this, only one person has quit.
Does she have blue?
Quit. Left. I've been amazed that there's only been one person, because some people and sometimes you really suffer. It's very tough.
People say you have to have a lot of passion for what you're doing, and it's totally true. And the reason is because it's so hard that if you don't, any rational person would give up. It's really hard, and you have to do it over a sustained period of time. So if you don't love it, if you're not having fun doing it, you don't really love it, you're going to give up. And that's what happens to most people, actually. If you really look at the ones that ended up
he fucked up, right? That's not me.
The eyes of society,
that's not all me.
Oftentimes, it's the ones that are successful loved what they did so they could persevere when it got really tough. And the ones that didn't love it quit. they're saying, right? Who would want to put up with this stuff if you don't love it? So it's a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of worrying constantly. And if you don't love it, you're gonna fail.
Make a choice. Like, you just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way.
Because it's only about 1% of people have the ability to really take risks, entrepreneurial risks. 99% of the population can work for a business once it's established. Only 1% have the courage and the ability to actually make the entrepreneurial breakthroughs that create those jobs.
Somebody said to me, what did you learn from your father?
Like a tower thing.
And what I learned from my father
tower
is that
triangle
work
or whatever
can make you happy. It really can make you happy. But you have to love what you do.
Your meat and your must, my friends. Maybe it's time to change your must. Some people's must is to survive. Some people's must is to be okay. Some people's must is to have freedom. Some people's must is to have more than they could possibly spend. Some people's must is to take care of everybody around them. Whatever your must is, you're gonna get it. Think how your life would be different if you raised the standard of what you expected from yourself, not your people, yourself, to that level. How things could shift. It's all about changing your shoulds to musts.
Who got it?
It's all about going back and saying, this is how it's gonna be.
Push, right? So Kindred doesn't come up here. Butt fuck him.
An enemy has been slain.
I have an unfair advantage. You know? I went to war. At war, I'm alive because others have life. You see stuff like that. How can I think?
You're trying to think
this.
You know, in the beginning, we went to every single baby and every single baby showcase on us. The genius thing that we did was we didn't.
He doesn't need help to push, right?
Has been slain.
Who took this? Kindred?
The guy
Zed?
who is willing
to I take
hustle the most.
Who took this red? No, I know I took the red. Who took my red? Who the fuck? My blue and that fucking.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hit.
He wants blue.
And not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Cowards do that and that ain't you. Cowards do that and that ain't you. You gonna fucking look pink one? God, I turned my face away from Cassiopeia? That's high level shit, right?
destroyed a turret.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's make tracks.
I have a great time with my life, and I want to share it. I love living. I think that's infectious. It's something that
Not here, not
is not this
Oh my. Fuck that.
elusive, godlike feature that only the
Fucking
special
bitch.
among us will ever
Fuck off,
taste.
you little fucker.
You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us. It's very simple. This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it. Period. It's that simple.
This is a blue buff, and I'm willing to die for it.
I know what I believe.
all I need.
I know this is a blue buff.
So from there,
I know I
you do
want
what you
this,
need to do.
and that's all I need to know. And I'm willing to die
What
for it.
happens is we make the situation more complex than it has to
Because
be.
we're looking for complexity. There's got to be
Absolutely.
something complex to understand.
It
Right
can't be that easy.
now.
I was just joking. I'm not that bad.
We didn't grow up.
I know it's sometimes it's hard to tell how bad I am or how good I am.
Was where we were going to
Like
be.
this fucking noob.
We grew up with the sense that where we were almost didn't matter.
Shut
Because
We were
becoming something greater.
The separation of talent and skill is one of the greatest misunderstood concepts for people who are trying to excel, who have dreams, that want to do things. Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of being
Cassiope put a word right here.
I've never really
Not in the
viewed
bush, I
myself
think, too.
as particularly talented. Where I excel is ridiculous, sickening work ethic. You know, while the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
There's no easy way around it. No matter how talented you are.
Why is there no music to these speeches? Where's the fucking music? It's not as epic without the music.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. You want something? Go get it.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were all meant to shine as children do. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others.
What you doing here? Don't you have practice?
More quick.
Since when are you the critic now?
I wanted to run out of that tunnel for my dad. To prove to everyone.
They try to dive me there.
So that they can see that it's not where you're going to find your sense of completion. I can tell you from experience, the effect you
Zed
have
wants
on
blue.
others is the most valuable currency there is. How will you see the world?
No TP.
What do they need
I'm glad.
that your talent can provide? That's what you figure out.
An enemy has been slain.
Faith as well. Not religion, but faith. Not hope.
An enemy has been slain.
dead still, I don't. I have flash.
Things in this world.
As a child, my parents always told me you could be whatever you want to be. You could do whatever you want to do. But I didn't totally believe it. Then I went out in the world and I carried myself and I held my head high and I stood there and I looked people in their eyes and I talked to people as if I was.
She has Ignite? She has a song. Cassiopeia?
She said one time, he who says he can and he who says he can't are both equally right.
It's time to change. Time to walk down another street. What is your dream?
I just want to ask you one question. What do you want to be remembered for? I hope you want to be remembered as a grinder. Someone who fights their way through all the things that they go through. Do not give up on your marriage. Do not
This
give up
fucking
on
Kindred is
school.
6-1.
Do not give up on your
What?
goals and your dreams.
Enemy has 8
You wanna
kills
be
and she's
an
6-1.
Grind. You want to open up that company, that organization. Grind. Nobody has to convince you to do what you have to do. You wake up early. You stay up late. You will do whatever you have to do to get where you need to go.
Who gave me $5 grand when I was at Michigan State doing my program? I didn't have no budget, but I didn't need a budget. I had a drip. I didn't need no help. The president never came and said to me, E.T., we're going to help your program for this institution board. The president never came, and I never quit. I never gave up. Why? Because it wasn't her dream in the first place to take care of a group of kids from the D. It was my dream. It was my goal. I don't expect you to do. I don't expect you to believe in my dream like I believe in my dream. And the problem
got hit by the ult?
is you want somebody else to support.
He doesn't
your
know how
dream. It's
Cassiopeia
yours.
works or something?
I don't owe you a dime. It's your dream. If you want it to happen, get your butt up and make it happen. If you want it to happen, rise and grind.
Chase. The warfare is in your mind. It's not in your checkbook. It's not in your savings account. It's not on
I didn't think she would do that.
The fight that you got to
Cassiopeia
fight is in
dead.
your mind.
There is always someone on your heels. There's always someone with talent. There's always someone hungry to take what you have. So where's that differentiating factor? It's within. It's in your why. If you're number one, you gotta act like you're still number two, trying to get there. These people are relentless. You
We got top
are
tower?
always replaceable in the office, on your roster spot. And every year I tell you, there's always gonna be someone with more ability, with more privilege. So where's your competitive edge? It's up to you to muster it up and revisit your past where you weren't the top dog.
I thought Cog was good.
Pain.
This guy's like
Check
feeding.
yourself for that hunger and deliver it from the inside out. Outthink them, outsmart them, outwork them. I will not be outworked, period.
Well, one of the things about life, you're going to get hurt. You're going to make some mistakes. You're going to fail your way to success. But you got to be willing to experiment. You got to be willing to push yourself. You got to be willing to challenge yourself by putting yourself in a perpetual state of discomfort.
It's time to put your best foot forward. It's not about just putting in hours. It's about what are you doing with those hours you're putting in. Stay focused in accomplishing every single goal, every single day. We're trying to reach a pinnacle point.
Someone just went
Nobody
home.
else can give you the
I
effort
think
that
Vlad
you
did.
need. Nobody tells you when you're successful. You know when you're successful. You know if you're putting in enough time to become great. You know when you're good. And there will be times when you feel like giving up. You just gotta go one more mile. You gotta go one more day. And I guarantee you'll find that motivation that you need. There's something that's built on the inside of you that man cannot give you. Your life, your health, your business, the situation that you're going through, everything that you've been through should push you to your destiny. Today's the day.
An ally has been slain.
begin tonight. I don't even know you, but I'm telling you what I know from my own experience. And greatness, ladies and gentlemen, greatness, it's a choice. It's not your destiny. Most people never discover that. Most people, ladies and gentlemen, go to
That's the cold, hard truth. So I want you to face reality right now. And I want you
Glad watered around here, inside my backside of my jungle. I saw him earlier. Walk through here.
How would you look back on your life? Would you be proud to be buried? Or would you feel like your life is complete? So looking at death straight in the face right now will set you free. What are the things you didn't do that you wanted to? Did you want to start a business? Did you want to start a charity? What aspirations did you have? Fell by the wayside because you got caught up in that routine. Because you told yourself that you had bills. Or that you told yourself that you're not good enough. Or because you didn't utilize your time effectively. You chose sleeping. You chose the safety net. You stayed in your routine.
I'm scared to show bottom. If I show bottom, they might rush down. It's Cassiopeia's tilted as fuck. She's
I can you feel $5 million, ET, but you can never do another TGIM. You can never go into another school. You can never go to another college. You can never motivate anybody for the rest of your life. No more motivation, no more inspiration. I would tell you, keep your $5 million. Why? Because this is what I was born to do. And what I've discovered is that you gotta pass up on good to get the great.
And one day, you're gonna be in a nursing home. And the biggest thing that you're going to hope for
gotta be cognizant of that fucking Baron. Kindred can do it so easy.
So when you're on your deathbed, how will
I need to get a frozen heart now, huh?
Ripple? Are you
no MR? No MR against fucking Plat and
Or are you going to be a
Plat and Cassiopeia? Do we have a Aegis? We do.
Show up to that funeral of yours. How many people did you positively impact that your time expiring will make them cry because you're not here anymore to have an effect on them? I want you to place yourself in the eyes of death, because death is going to set you free. How are you going to leave this earth? Will you be remembered? How will you be remembered? Your life is not done yet. So now is the time to go after everything you want. Time will expire one day. So you gotta beat the clock.
People in my life right now, are they contributing to my growth and development? Are they making me a better person? What I'm doing right now, does it empower me? Is it giving me what I need out of my life right now? Is it challenging to me? Is it making me stretch mentally, emotionally, and spiritually? Is it getting the best out of me? See, this is the only life you got. So you don't want to squander it doing something you don't want to do, feeling you can't do any better. You can do better. You should do better. You deserve to do better. You're entitled to that. That is your right to do better.
1400? No, Kindred.
You were to die tomorrow. Answer that question truthfully. What would you change? You need to go change it now.
Double Aegis. This is our first dragon too, right? How many do they have? 2?
Come on, E. I did what you told me do. I read the book you told me to read. I put in the hours you told me to put in. I'm doing it, and I'm not doing it. You get to the point where enough is enough. When you get to the point where it hurt real bad, when you get to the point you can't take it no more, when you get to that point, I'm telling you, I can't explain it to you. The doors start opening. Opportunities start happening. You cannot give up because it is what you see. You cannot give up. What you got to do is earn it. Champions keep going when they don't have anything left in their tank. And that's the difference between the great. That's the separation. When they don't have no more, when it's over, when they're tired, when they're frustrated, when they're ready to give up, when they're
Someone died? Kindred died.
When you find a way out of no way, when you find breath that you don't have, when you find energy that did not exist, when you want this thing as bad as you want to breathe, that's when you find a way.
This is up too.
Let's make tracks.
Why is it that people prefer known hell to unknown heaven? A man who had been captured behind the enemy lines in a war and was sentenced to be killed or another option. The captain said to the guy, listen, he said, tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock you can face the firing squad, or you can go out this door over here. And the guy said, what's out the door? He said, no one knows. All we can tell you is just unknown horrors. He selected the firing squad. After the shot rang out, the captain's secretary said, what's beyond that door?
Baron's gone, right?
And he said, freedom. But very few people would select to do it because see, a lot of people never live their dreams. A lot of people never do the things they want to do. A lot of people stay on jobs where they're miserable. I read an article called, Is Your Job Making You Sick? Sure, there'll be times in life I knock you down and catch you on the blind side. But the challenge is to hold on. All right? Enough may not be enough. Flat out. 50 cars might not be enough. 120 might not be enough. $5,000 might not be enough. I don't know. I'm just telling you that sometimes enough is not enough. And so what do you have to do? You got to go to that next. Like,
I gotta go to that next fucking level. Sometimes fucking 10-0 isn't enough.
You gotta put more effort in your stuff than anybody. So you get up at 4.
10 KDA is not enough.
So you read the book once and you didn't get it. Read it twice. Read it.
So you win 10-0 and you didn't win. Keep going, boys.
Easy is not an option.
This is why I work. This is why I grind. This is why I work. This is why I grind. This is why I work. This is why I grind. This is why I hustle.
That ice ball was fucking glitched. What? Wham! This guy's so tilted. He's mad. That nigga's mad. That Kindred gotta be mad as fuck. She was 6-1.
Only last week, I murdered a rock. Angela.
They mad. They're pretty fucking mad. That Cassiopea's pretty fucking mad about Nunu. Nunu ganks. I'm a changed man now. I need a new command.
When you start making
Fuck,
things
fuck, fuck.
happen, as opposed to waiting around.